Since I've been watching a John Wayne film, um, I thought I should deal with something that is often said about John Wayne and is unfair. I'm not a fan of his, but it is unfair to call him a draft dodger, and he often has been called a draft dodger. He had legitimate deferments. Unlike a lot of male Hollywood actors, he did not see combat during World War II. Jimmy Stewart did, Clark Gable did, many other actors did. He didn't, okay? But he had legitimate reasons. It wasn't that he fled the draft. It wasn't that he failed to register. It wasn't that he did anything underhanded or pulled strings or anything like that. He had legitimate reasons. He was a father of 4 children. He had a lot of dependents. And as such, he had dependents who would have suffered without his income. Later on, the studios requested and got a deferment on the basis that he needed to make morale-boosting movies to help in the war effort. So to call him a draft dodger is unfair. He didn't do anything himself, anything underhanded to get out of serving in World War II. He didn't serve. But he didn't do anything to pull strings or to flee the draft. He had legitimate deferments that were recognized by the military at that time. Okay, so, you got to give the guy a break when he, has dependents. And again, this is recognized by the military. This is something that is recognized. And the desire for morale-boosting movies was recognized by the military. So, you got to acknowledge that. Now, as far as the idea that his super patriotism was a way of compensating for, for the fact that he didn't serve, that might be possible. But then other people have the same political views who did serve. Some women have the same political views. So that's just pure speculation. I just wanted to put that out there. I know that in the making, when they were making The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, John Ford sometimes downgraded and degraded John Wayne because of the fact that he didn't serve and Jimmy Stewart did. And he would say things like, "Where were you when Jimmy was risking his life and limb to serve his country?" And that embarrassed a lot of people on that movie set, and rightly so, because it was very unfair, given that Wayne had, legitimate deferments. Okay, and anyway, I just wanted to put that out there.